Hello. I'm sorry, my lighting is terrible. Hi, guys. What's up? It's Friday night, and my husband is watching Master and Commander, and I'm in here talking to you all. Okay, I want to have a discussion about something. So, a few years ago, I took a 1-year break off of Diet Coke. And I still drank other like fizzy things. I still had some artificial sweeteners and things. But over that year, what I noticed was a huge decrease in cravings. I lost weight that year. I was also doing WW, but I noticed a huge correlation between the amount of diet soda that I was drinking and my cravings. When I started to drink diet soda again, I started to have a lot less control over my evening eating. And part of that was drinking diet soda and snacking at the same time. So I wanted to share with you guys, as a registered nurse, some research that I've been doing and some articles that I found. There's one in particular that references a lot of studies on diet soda. And I feel like there is a link in our country between regular soda and diet soda and obesity, from what I've read. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I am on day 15 now of no diet soda, and I'm noticing a big decrease in cravings and snacking. And then also, like, when I'm eating my meal, when I don't have diet soda, I don't seem to want as much food. So I don't know what that is, but I'm just telling you my own experience. So I want to read to you guys a Healthline article, and I will post this down below, that is evidence-based and has research. And it's current. This one is actually from June of 2020. So I don't want to give you anything that's not current. This is current. So it talks about diet drink consumption leads to weight gain and other negative health outcomes. So here's one of the things. The problem is research suggests that diet drinks aren't the waistline-friendly choice that they're made out to be. So diet drinks not only offer no nutritional value, but also low or no calorie artificially sweetened beverages like diet soda may harm your health in various ways, which is a problem. So diet drink intake has been associated with an increased risk of developing chronic diseases like metabolic syndrome, which is a weight loss issue, a cluster of symptoms that raise your risk of heart disease and diabetes. And specifically, diet beverage intake has been significantly linked to belly fat, high blood sugar, both of which are symptoms of metabolic syndrome. And you guys can search metabolic syndrome. So they did a recent study on 749 adults over a 10-year period. They found that the waist circumference, so the measurement around their waist, the gain of the waist circumference of people who consume diet soda daily was 4 times greater, 4 times bigger than non-consumers over a 10-year period. So they looked at 749 people over 10 years who drank Diet Coke every day. Their tummies were 4 times larger than the people that didn't drink diet soda. Okay. What's more, diet drink intake may raise your risk of developing diseases like diabetes and harm your mental health. What? Let's see. It also talks about other problems that they've associated with your health. And I'm going to link this for you. But one of the things they talked about, I'm trying to find it. Artificially sweetened drinks may also interfere with weight regulation mechanisms. So it messes with like your set points and gaining and losing weight. Okay. It disturbs your gut bacteria and it alters your blood sugar regulation. Now, if those aren't enough evidence-based reasons to stop drinking diet soda, and I want to tell you, I feel like it's like an addiction. Like I just love the way it tastes. I love the fizz. I like Diet Coke specifically. And over the years, I've had it and not had it. And when I've not had it, I've been much more successful on my weight loss. I've slept better. I haven't had as many cravings. And this correlation between our waist circumference and diet soda is super duper highly concerning. Like, okay, so we know in the United States, 2/3 of Americans now are obese. We also drink all of this soda, you guys, between the sugared soda and the diet soda. I know that the fast food stuff and all of that is also an issue, but I've been talking to my patients a lot because a lot of them are making a goal this year of cutting out the sugared soda. And I've been really careful not to encourage or educate them to replace it with diet, because I think the diet soda, as we know from the evidence, is a huge problem. Listen, I know a lot of you guys love it as much as I do. And I get a lot of comments on this when I talk about quitting Diet Coke, and people are like, I could never do that. I can't do that. There's so much evidence, you guys, that we really need to look at this seriously. And I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm really highly concerned that it's contributing to a lot of our problems. I don't think it's helping us at all. It used to be we thought that it helped, to substitute all of these artificial sweeteners and diet soda and everything, because it reduced our caloric intake. But there's something very detrimental happening. So substitute wise, let's talk about that. So I've been drinking Crystal Light, and I feel like that has a lot of artificial sweeteners in it as well. So I need to do some research now on if that's even a good substitute. I also like Zevia, which has stevia in it. Does that cause the same problems? I don't know. I'm still working on that information. Like tonight we went out for dinner. Actually, my husband got me a salmon salad, and then he also got me a unsweetened iced tea with lemon, but I added some stevia to it. So I'm really looking into correlations here of what I'm doing, because my husband doesn't drink diet soda. He doesn't have a waistline issue. But it seems like a lot of my friends that are overweight really like diet soda as well. It's strange. Okay, I'm going to read the comments and see what you guys think. I'm sure you're all going to be like, no. So we've got quite a few people in here. Hi, Kathy and Dawn, and still Sharon, Tracy, Yolanda. Still Sharon says, I think it's Sharon, right? Still SHRN says, me too. I eat a lot less chocolate and sugar. Right. I do too. And also like crunchy, salty things as well. Honestly, I feel like if I sit down in front of the TV and am eating, it's like mindless eating, first of all. And then if I'm eating something that has a high, I don't want to say abuse potential, but the potential for me to overeat it, if I add a diet soda in there, it just kind of triggers something, and I want more of both. It like goes back and forth. I want more diet soda. I want more of the food. I want more diet soda, more of the food. Thanks, Yolanda. Library Girl says, hiya, Amy. Hi, Library Girl. I love your name. Hi, Christine Murphy. I know, I'm glad you caught me live. Oh, thank you. My nails are actually from a week or something too before Christmas. Thank you. They're growing out. Okay, legs 2D4. I don't know if that's how you say your cool name, but you have like the coolest legs 2D4. I don't know. That probably means something that I'm not getting. She says, I love diet soda, but it may be time to go after hearing this. Right. I love it. And that's the thing. This is coming from somebody that loves it. I'm a nurse, drank it for years on the unit. I would go and get a big one before work. I love it. I have favorite places I get it from. And honestly, it's easier for me just to not get it at all than to start the process again, because once I have one, it seems to kind of wake up that, oh, I want one. And this last week, I did have a couple really strong cravings, and it was during stressful times in the morning. I've been working really late every night, getting off like at 6:30 or 7 at night. And I've had a couple of mornings where I woke up and the first thing I thought was, how am I going to get through the day? Oh, I wish I could go get a Diet Coke from McDonald's because I love their soda fountain Diet Coke. Kelly says, LOL, I believe it's legs to die for. Have you guys ever played that game where you read, like somebody holds a card up and you read it out loud? It's gibberish to you, and then you have to figure out what you're saying. I am terrible at that game. I played it with my sister-in-laws, and I'm absolutely terrible at it. So that's really funny. Okay, still Sharon says, I used to drink 100 ounces of Diet Pepsi a day. I quit cold turkey 3 months ago due to heart racing with a new medication. I want to wean off Crystal Light type drinks with artificial sweeteners. Yeah, and I think I'm kind of scared to look up a lot of research on that because I feel like that's going to be the next thing to go. And but there's like things like LaCroix and that sort of thing that I really enjoy that I feel like can take the place of the fizzies. And my husband loves Topo Chico. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to really miss it. I'm okay like giving up Diet Coke if I can substitute some other things. So we'll see. We'll see. Aaron Rick says, I'm 2 weeks off diet soda and sweeteners. I've been drinking Hint if I get a craving. Everybody keeps talking to me about Hint. I've got to find some Hint. I need to write that down. Write it down, Amy, on a little sticky. Oh, my sticky notes are almost gone. Hint. That pen doesn't work anymore. You guys should see my office right now. It is a disasterized medical mess. Hint. I'm gonna look for that. Thank you so much. I haven't tried Hint. I need to listen to you guys. Crystal Romero, Diet Cokes are evil. I feel so much lighter when I'm not drinking them. Listen, Crystal, you have the evidence to back you up, my friend. So Anna Holt drinks coffee and water. Happy Elf says, I need to stop sugar. It's an awful addiction. Dawn Rice says, I stopped 5 days ago. Okay, good. For 3 months before that, I only had one on Saturday. How are you feeling? I want to hear about if you have stopped. What do you feel like? Legs to Die For says, I use a lot of those flavored packets for my water. Me too. I love it. Hey, it's Deb. Okay, I'm convinced. No more diet drinks. Yikes. I know, Deb. I'm so sorry. The only reason I'm telling you guys about this is because I'm super concerned. And I also have just been racking my brain. You guys know I'm always thinking about what are the things that are really hindering me. And when I was successful, what was working for me? And I know when I have been successful at getting healthier, losing some of the weight, all of that. Activity helped me, water helped me, tracking was number one. And then now I'm like, oh, the diet soda. For one whole year, I did no diet soda. And I don't know why I started again. I think it's because we moved, and I just, honestly, moving kind of, the last couple of years has been very interesting, very, very interesting. So we've gone back to a lot of our bad habits, and we're working on that. We, as in I am working on that. I know, Deb, listen, Ignorance is bliss. She said, I appreciate the info. That's what I need to hear. Ignorance is bliss. When we know better, we do better. I hate to be trite, but it's true. And I'm sharing this with my patients. I'm doing it myself. So why wouldn't I tell my friends out there, right? Okay. Yes, Happy Elf says the last year it has been very interesting. It has been very interesting. Sandy says, I notice more swelling in my ankles when I drink diet soda, even though it's low or sodium free. My girls gave up soda and have suggested I give up diet soda. I may do it. Right. And maybe it's something that you do in stages, like small steps. Like maybe you don't have it in the house, but if you go out to dinner or something, you decide to have it at dinner. I will tell you, if I go out for Mexican food and I get a Diet Coke, I eat more. It's the craziest thing, but I absolutely do eat more. I eat more chips. I eat more of my actual entree that they bring me. And if I get water, I'm going to tell you it's not as fun. There's something not as fun about getting water. But I do like I think the unsweetened iced tea with lemon in it is yummy. And so that makes it a little more fun, but it's not as fun and effervescent as a Diet Coke. Listen, Coke has great advertising over the years. I mean, we associate it with all of these like memories and, I think of all the Christmas commercials and, it's a feeling, you guys. It's a feeling. It's an effervescent, bubbly feeling. Hi, Dorian. How are you doing? All right. Don Rice says, I feel much better. I was having a ton of acid reflux issues and going to one a week, it was gone. That's crazy. You know what else is interesting is people that get, sorry, my Surface Pro is doing weird things. People that get gastric bypass or gastric sleeve or any kind of weight loss surgery, that's one thing that their surgeons tell them, and it's not like just a post-op thing. It's like a permanent thing where they don't want you drinking carbonated beverages. I feel like I read somewhere a study that said carbonated beverages stretch the stomach out somehow, but I don't know. I don't want to tell you guys that and not be, I don't have any reference for that, but I feel like I read it. And I feel like I read it because when I worked my last labor and delivery job, or no, the one before that, I had a few friends that got sleeves. They got the gastric sleeve. And that was one thing that they couldn't drink was carbonated diet soda. So they drank a lot of Crystal Light, and they would always make me a Crystal Light. It was really labor and delivery days. Anyway, let's see. Happy Elf says marketing is a brilliant idea, isn't it? It is. And I really do associate Coke and Diet Coke with a lot of just fun times. Like growing up in Florida, we always would bring canned sodas to the beach, and it was so fun to go hang out at the beach all day and drink soda and then get a Subway sandwich. I mean, you have these things, actually a Publix sub. If you live in Florida, get a Publix sandwich. Oh my goodness. That sounds so good right now. Amy, stop. All right. I'm going to go look for hint. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to share this. I will link this Healthline article. You guys check it out. I absolutely want you to have the information. And let me know what you think. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just sharing what I am learning as usual. I have a lot to learn. I'm sure you guys will fill me in. If you have other information and you feel like, Amy, you need to know this. If you know anything about Crystal Light, if you have any good studies out there, I would love to see them. Hope you guys are doing well. Had a great day today. I've had a couple days where I was higher in my calories. Right now I'm at 1,500 and the kitchen's closed. I had a really big, beautiful salmon salad, and I got a side of I guess it was low-fat ranch, and I did the fork dip method. And then I had a Vitatop for dessert. Those are so good. And I get those at the health food store. So the Vitatop muffin, the chocolate one, love it. Lots of water today. I had For lunch, I had black bean soup that I made. And for breakfast, I had a breakfast burrito. You know what I've been trying to do also? I just want to, as an aside, I have noticed that when I get up in the morning, I'm really not that hungry. And because I'm working from home now, I have some leeway. So I've been drinking some coffee and maybe having a piece of fruit. And I've been eating my breakfast later on when I have like a few minutes. Because usually I get up at 6. I start work at 7. Usually around 10 o'clock, I've done some charting and stuff and have like a little, maybe 15, 20 minutes in there. And I can have breakfast at that point. That seems to be pushing my lunch a little farther into the afternoon. So I've been eating lunch between 1 and 2, and I'm not as hungry at dinner. I feel like before, when I was eating breakfast at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and then, eating lunch around noon or trying to eat lunch around noon, by the time dinner came, I was so hungry that I was overeating. And a lot of times I don't have time for snacks. So I had that little period in the morning, but I'm not usually hungry for a morning snack, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to really work on my schedule and like my routine during the day. Like, what is my routine and how can I adjust it so I'm not so hungry going into dinner? And then I feel like when I am really hungry going into dinner, I have trouble stopping. Like I'm eating quickly and then I'm not stopping. I got to work on that. So, working from home is challenging. Those of you guys that have gone home to work, it is a different kind of challenge. Now, I'm extremely busy and I'm not one to keep going back and forth to the fridge, but like stopping to eat is a real problem. And then also not getting a snack in. I probably need to do a high protein snack somewhere during the day. It's too much. It's too much. Let's see. Dawn says, I do this as well, and it's helped me not binge at night. Okay, Dawn, cool. I haven't heard of anybody really doing this. So I like that. I've been doing that this week some, and the days that I do that, I eat less calories during the day. So I think I'm going to try that and really wait in the morning until I'm actually physically hungry if I'm home. Now, there's some days I have back-to-back meetings because they're transitioning me now into another role. And so I spent a lot of time at the hospital this week too. So it's y'all, it's all over the place. Okay, I will post that article. Thanks for listening and hanging out. Hope you guys are doing great. And I am doing a Weekend Warrior 2-day challenge tomorrow and Sunday. So it's a pop challenge on plan for the weekend. Weekends are the hardest, I think, for a lot of us. So if you want to do a 2-day challenge with me, it's Stay On Program tomorrow and Sunday. I have a 3-day weekend because we have Monday off for the holiday. So I have a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing on that day and some things I'm going to be reading and working on. So if you'd like to join me for a pop challenge, I challenge you to stay on plan this weekend. Let's see if you can do it. There's a lot of stressful stuff going on. So put that aside. It's there. I understand. It's not going away. I understand. But you have something you can control. You can control what you put in your mouth. You can control your activity level in most cases. My husband and I committed to walking the next 3 days. So we're going to walk tomorrow morning, we're walking Sunday night, and we're walking Monday morning together, which I love going walking with him because I talk and he's like, yeah, So pop with me this weekend. Okay, guys? And look, I want to show you my t-shirt. I don't know if you can see it. I just got this shirt. I love it. These are all the things that I aspire to be. All the good things, I think. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Self-control. So these are my things I'm working on. And because I get mad. I'm an angry redhead. So I'm working on it. Okay? Okay. All right. Stay in orbit. Thanks for being my friends out there. I will see you guys later. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, still Sharon. Thank you. All right, guys. Bye.